Gen Z is facing the worst youth unemployment rate in Canada in over 2 decades. Okay, so here's the breakdown of what's going on, why it matters. So, again, this is all from, I believe the article is from CBC. Graduates in Canada are finishing school and hitting a wall. Okay, hundreds of applications, no callbacks, no interviews, no jobs in their field. One student said it's bleak. She's already planning to go back to grad school to delay the job hunt because that's how bad it is right now. So stats show that this is the highest youth unemployment since the mid 1990s, right? So aside from the COVID spike that we saw, right, obviously the whole freaking world shut down, this is now the second or the highest. This is actually higher than the mid 1990s. Okay, it means that we're seeing the toughest job market in 25 plus years for people aged 15 to 24. Okay, so this is obviously the youth range that they track. So what's causing all of this? Well, we have an inflation crisis, right, from 2021 to 2023, which caused interest rates to go really high, well, high compared to how low they were. We also have massive immigration surge, right, to, let's say, fill in for that job shortage that we had a few years ago, which I don't really think we had a job shortage. You guys let me know what you think. There's also the U.S. trade war tensions right now, slowing economy. And then we have older people that are staying in their jobs and actually taking out a second job or taking a second job because they can't retire. So this is just crazy, right? Like sometimes I read this stuff and I'm like, how the heck is this happening right now, guys? It's kind of crazy. It's almost like a perfect storm, right? So we also have entry level roles that are disappearing. A lot of them are getting automated because AI is getting so good. That means less people getting their foot in the door to get experience and opportunities. Economists are now saying that youth unemployment is like the canary in the coal mine. So if young people can't find work, what this usually means is it signals deeper problems in the economy. Okay, we're seeing that right now with rising youth unemployment rates, right? Or they call them NEET rates, not in education, employment, or training. There's also something called wage scarring, right? So if you graduate in a downturn, you often earn less for years and years and years, sometimes permanently, sometimes for like half a decade. Even if you get a job eventually, it's usually lower paying or outside the field that you actually want to work in, right? So some real examples, we got an engineering student apply to 400 to 500 jobs, still nothing. A grad with a mechanical engineering degree is sweeping the floors to pay his rent. Okay, so many are taking jobs that only need a high school diploma, even though they've literally just graduated university. They were told their whole lives, go to school, get a good job. You know, these people now can't find jobs. So Gen Z is literally being screwed right now in real time, in my opinion. And I think it's obvious. Maybe you can argue that they're not, but like this poor group of young people now is, I don't know, like they have to delay their whole life, right? They look at their parents and they see such a difference, right? They maybe their parents are like Gen X, right? Or old, maybe young millennial, or not millennials. Maybe mostly I would say Gen X probably is their parents. By their mid-20s, their parents had full-time careers. They had real estate. They had a home. They had financial stability. They had savings. They had an income that actually went further. Today's youth is like, I gotta wait for my life to start. It's like on pause. And so it's very discouraging and it's sad. And this is more than just a youth issue, guys. This affects everyone, right? We got wasted potential, lost productivity, delayed milestones. Like people have to delay to start families. Maybe they wanted to have a family by the time they're 30 or maybe late 20s. Now they have to wait further. It's tough. It's frustrating, right? And I think for a lot of these people, they have to, I don't know, like I don't, it's like, what do you even say to these people that, you know, are graduating and can't find a job? You just have to say, It's tough. It sucks that you're in the situation, but you have to maybe do things a little bit differently to find a job. Maybe go apply to jobs in person, put yourself out there more, maybe make some videos on social media, write online, do something to stand out. You have to do something, because if you just sit on LinkedIn and click, easy apply to thousands of jobs, there's still a chance that you might not get a job or even a decent amount of interviews. So it's just crazy. Like, it's a tough video I'm making, but obviously it has to be made. This is the reality of what's happening, and that's what I like to focus on. And this is a concerning signal of what's coming down the pipe, right? And Gen Z deserves more than what they're getting right now in this economy, right? It sucks that they have to wait, right? And I don't even know what else to say, guys. Anyways, let me know what you think about this. It's a sad trend that we're seeing for Gen Z, right? Let me know what you guys think.